How does one convince a fish to jump into the boat voluntarily? Ever wondered how you could possibly convince a fish to jump into your boat willingly? It sounds impossible, right? The truth is, it's not just about lucky bait or the perfect fishing spot. It's a fascinating mix of tried and true fishing techniques and a bit of psychology. In this post, we'll explore some creative and surprising strategies fishermen have used to get fish to make that leap voluntarily. You'll discover the methods behind the magic, the science that makes it work, and how you can apply these tips on your next fishing trip. Ready to transform your fishing game? Stick around to uncover the secrets that could make your fishing adventures more about skill than luck. Understanding fish behavior. To convince a fish to leap willingly into your boat, it is crucial to first comprehend its behavior. Fish are ruled by their instincts and social interactions, which influence how they react to their environment. Let's dive deeper into these fascinating dynamics. Natural instincts. Fish are driven by natural instincts that guide their behavior in the wild. These instincts include evading predators, foraging for food, and finding suitable habitats. Think of a fish as a finely tuned machine, constantly reacting to its surroundings. 1. Predator evasion. Fish are hardwired to avoid predators. 1. When they sense danger, their immediate reaction is to swim away quickly. 1. This survival instinct is deeply ingrained, making them cautious of any unfamiliar movements or sounds. 2. Foraging. Fish are always on the lookout for food. 2. They rely heavily on their senses, particularly sight, smell, and vibration detection. 2. When a fish detects potential prey or food, it moves towards it, but only if it feels safe. 2. Understanding what types of food attract certain fish can help you use the right bait. 3. Habitat seeking. Fish need specific environments to thrive. 3. Some prefer still waters, while others are drawn to fast-moving streams. 3. Recognizing these preferences can help you position your boat in a location where fish feel most comfortable. Grasping these natural instincts can give you an edge in predicting fish behavior. For instance, knowing that fish are wary of sudden disturbances can help you approach them more stealthily. Social behavior. Fish are not just solitary beings. Many species exhibit complex social behaviors that can influence how they act around boats. Understanding the social dynamics of fish can be key to convincing them to jump into your boat. 1. Schooling. Many fish species tend to swim in groups. 1. Schooling provides safety in numbers and makes it easier for them to find food. 1. When one fish in the school moves towards something, others often follow. 1. If you can attract 1 or 2 fish, there's a good chance the whole group will come. 2. Hierarchical behavior. Within schools, there can be a pecking order. 2. Dominant fish often lead the school and make decisions about where to go. 2. Targeting these leaders can influence the behavior of the entire group. 3. Curiosity and playfulness. Some fish are naturally curious creatures. 3. They might investigate new objects or movements in the water. 3. Using lures or decoys that mimic the appearance and movement of fish can trigger their curiosity. Understanding both the individual and social behaviors of fish equips you with the knowledge to interact with them more effectively. By considering their instincts and social dynamics, you can craft strategies that make your boat seem like a safe and attractive place for fish to explore. These insights into fish behavior lay the groundwork for more effective techniques to entice them onto your boat. Stay tuned for further strategies in the next section. Techniques to attract fish. Convincing a fish to jump into a boat might seem like a tall tale, but anglers have developed techniques to make it nearly possible. These strategies focus on making your offering irresistible to fish, tapping into their natural instincts. Bait and lures. The right bait and lures can be game changers in attracting fish. Bait can be either live or artificial, and knowing when to use which can increase your chances of success. Live bait like worms, minnows, and insects are natural and highly appealing to fish due to their scent and movement. These bait types mimic the fish's natural food sources, making them hard to resist. Artificial lures come in a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. They are designed to imitate the appearance and movement of fish prey. Some popular types of lures include 1. Crankbaits. Resemble smaller fish and create a swimming action when pulled through the water. 2. Spinnerbaits. Use spinning blades to reflect light and create vibrations, attracting fish from a distance. 3. Soft plastics. Mimic worms or small creatures and are especially effective for bass fishing. The scent of the bait also plays a crucial role. Many fish rely on their sense of smell to detect food. Adding a scent to your bait, whether natural or artificial, can make it more attractive. Movement is another key factor. Fish are often drawn to erratic, lifelike movements. When using lures, varying the retrieval speed or adding occasional jerks can simulate the behavior of an injured prey, enticing fish to strike. Sound and vibration. Fish are highly sensitive to sound and vibration in the water. They use their lateral line system to detect these cues, helping them locate food and avoid predators. By harnessing these senses, you can draw fish towards your boat. Underwater sounds can be created using different types of lures that generate noise. For example, 1. Rattling lures. These have small beads inside that create a rattling sound when moved. 2. Poppers. Designed to splash and make noise on the water surface, mimicking struggling prey. Vibrations can also attract fish. When using lures like spinnerbaits, the spinning blades produce vibrations that can travel long distances underwater, inviting curious fish to investigate. To create the right conditions. 1. Choose the right lure. Select lures known for their sound and vibration qualities. 2. Vary the retrieval. Adjust the speed and pattern to create different types of sounds and movements. 3. Use in the right context. Sound and vibration techniques work best in murky waters or low-light conditions where visibility is limited, making fish more reliant on their other senses. By integrating these techniques, you not only make your bait more appealing but also create an environment where fish are more likely to find and investigate your offerings. Creating the right environment. To convince a fish to jump into your boat voluntarily, you need to create an inviting environment. By focusing on the right conditions, you can attract fish naturally. Let's look at some key aspects. Water temperature and clarity. Water temperature and clarity play a huge role in fish behavior. Fish are cold-blooded, meaning they rely on their surroundings to regulate body temperature. Here's how you can use this to your advantage. 1. Warmer waters. Fish tend to be more active in warmer waters. 1. If you're fishing in the morning or evening, when the sun is low, the water might be cooler. 1. In this case, look for warm patches of water. 1. Notice any areas where the sun shines directly or where a shallow spot heats up faster. 2. Clear waters. Fish rely on sight to find food. 2. Clear water can help them see what's on the surface. 2. If the water is murky, try to find a spot where it clears up. 2. This could be near a stream inlet or where there's less sediment. 3. Movement. Fish are attracted to areas where water moves gently. 3. This could mean fishing near underwater springs or areas with currents. 3. Moving water often has more oxygen, which fish need to thrive. Using light. Light is another key factor. Fish are drawn to light, especially in deeper waters where sunlight doesn't penetrate well. 1. Underwater lights. At night, use underwater lights to attract fish. 1. These lights mimic the moon and stars, drawing fish closer. 1. Place the lights around your boat to create an inviting glow. 2. Reflective surfaces. Use reflective materials on your boat or fishing gear. 2. These can catch the sunlight and shimmer, much like scales of smaller fish. 2. This can trick fish into thinking your boat is a safe place to investigate. 3. Natural light. Capitalize on natural light conditions. 3. Fish are often more active during dawn and dusk when the light is low yet visible. 3. Plan your fishing trips during these times for better chances of success. Creating the right environment involves understanding and using water conditions and light. These factors make your boat a more inviting place for fish. The psychological approach. To convince a fish to jump into a boat voluntarily, understanding and utilizing psychological principles can be surprisingly effective. Fish, like other animals, can be influenced by their environment and experiences. Let's explore two key strategies: conditioning and mimicking natural predators. Conditioning fish. Conditioning is all about creating a positive association with a specific behavior. In this case, we want to condition fish to jump into the boat. Here's how it can be done. 1. Repeated exposure. The key to conditioning is repetition. 1. Fish need to be exposed to the stimuli multiple times to learn the desired behavior. 1. The stimuli could be food, light, or even specific sounds. 2. Positive reinforcement. Every time the fish jumps towards the boat, they should receive a reward. 2. This reward could be food or a safe place. 2. Over time, the fish will associate jumping into the boat with positive outcomes. 3. Gradual training. Start by attracting fish close to the boat. 3. Once they are comfortable, gradually increase the difficulty by moving the reward slightly further each time. 3. This method ensures the fish don't get scared and stop participating. 4. Consistency. Always use the same stimuli and reward system. 4. Consistency helps fish recognize the pattern and respond more predictably. This method is like training a pet. With patience and consistent efforts, fish can be conditioned to perform the desired behavior voluntarily. Mimicking natural predators. Fish have a natural instinct to avoid predators. By understanding this instinct, you can create a scenario that encourages fish to jump into safety, which in this case is your boat. 1. Identify natural predators. Know the predators of the fish species you are targeting. 1. This could be larger fish, birds, or specific underwater threats. 2. Create predator cues. Use tools or devices to mimic these predators. 2. This could be shadows, movements, or sounds. 2. The goal is to make the fish believe a predator is nearby. 3. Controlled environment. Ensure the artificial predator cues are controlled. 3. You want the fish to feel threatened, but not in immediate danger. 3. The idea is to make the boat appear as a safe escape route. 4. Timing is key. Only introduce predator cues when you are ready to guide the fish towards the boat. 4. Doing this prematurely could scatter the fish rather than directing them into the boat. This method taps into the fish's survival instincts. By creating a controlled environment where the boat represents safety, you guide the fish to jump in voluntarily. Understanding these psychological strategies can turn the task of catching fish into a more thoughtful and structured activity. It combines knowledge of animal behavior with practical techniques to achieve the desired outcome. Practical tips for anglers. Convincing a fish to jump into the boat might sound like a tall tale, but with the right techniques, it's not as far-fetched as it seems. Success in this unusual venture boils down to understanding fish behavior, timing, and prioritizing safety. Let's delve into some practical tips that every angler should keep in mind. Timing and patience. Timing is everything. Fish are more likely to be active and playful during certain times of the day. Early mornings and late afternoons are prime times because fish are feeding and more likely to jump at potential prey or lures. 1. Observe the fish. Pay attention to their movements and patterns. 1. Understanding when fish are most active can dramatically increase your chances. 2. Use live bait. Fish might be more inclined to jump if they see their favorite snacks wriggling at the surface. 2. Using live bait attracts more attention. 3. Stay still and steady. Quick movements can scare fish away. 3. Maintain a calm, steady approach to avoid startling them. 4. Patience is key. Sometimes, it takes a while for fish to trust the lure. 4. Wait it out and give them time to get curious and comfortable. Safety considerations. Safety is paramount. Both the angler and the fish should be considered to ensure a safe and successful experience. 1. Wear a life jacket. Always prioritize personal safety. 1. Wearing a life jacket can be life-saving if an unexpected incident occurs. 2. Use barbless hooks. These reduce injury to the fish, making it easier to release them back into the water if needed. 3. Handle fish with care. If a fish jumps into the boat, handle it gently. 3. Wet your hands before touching the fish to protect its slime coating, which is essential for its health. 4. Keep equipment organized. Avoid clutter in the boat to prevent tripping or accidents. 4. An organized space ensures that you can react quickly without hazards. By following these tips, anglers can increase their chances of having fish voluntarily leap into their boats. It's a mix of art and science, requiring both skill and patience. Conclusion. Convincing a fish to jump into your boat voluntarily might sound like a whimsical idea, but it highlights essential fishing techniques and a deep respect for nature. Understanding the behavior of fish, employing gentle lures, and creating a welcoming environment are key points to consider. Experiment with these methods and always remember the importance of treating wildlife with consideration and care. Fishing should be enjoyable for both the angler and the fish. Encourage others to try these techniques and share their experiences, fostering a community that values respect for nature. Thank you for reading, and happy fishing!